Let's get right into it.
All right.
Now, for me, I'm a collector getting back into it the last couple of months, or almost a year, and what I'm doing with my collection is covers, variants, and short runs. And the reason why I'm doing short runs is because if I keep collecting, I can just fill my whole house up until, I'm gone. So what I want to do is collect short runs, what I like, and certain variant covers that I like, so I can stay on top of things and manage it better. And with that being said, I'll get into the first one. This is I won't say it's a variant cover, but it's definitely a nice cover. Of course, Venom. It's good condition.
Heavyweight.
Oh yeah. This one right here, I'm quite sure you guys are familiar with. First Black Captain America. Isaiah Thomas. Now this is a variant. So, what you got?
Number one. What I got here, and I'm a 90s guy, mildly seeking into 2000 here. But this right here is Marvel Comics Presents, a little quick running series. Well, Marvel Comics Presents is a pretty bigger thing, but I'm just going on with the Wolverine here. And this series here was Wolverine versus Venom, with a few other characters coming into play. This one right here was the first one. Wolverine with going against Venom. In this book also was Giant Man. Following up, who was in this one? The Constrictor, Wolverine versus Venom, Marvel Comics Presents. Then I actually left issue number 120 home, bad on my part, but Mirage is in this one. Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine versus Venom, with guest starring other characters. And in this one is Knights of Pendragon, who's in this one with Marvel Comics Presents. But I'm going to turn it back over to Eddie, and we'll take it from there.
Alright, so basically, the first part of this whole show is going to be us going back and forth with certain books that we picked up and certain things that's in our collection. We'll definitely have a better format, but right now, like I said, it's the first episode, so we just want to introduce ourselves to everybody. Again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, join us on Facebook. The group is called Elm City ComicBook Collectors. All is welcome. We do have meetup once a month, depending on the situation. It's usually on a Sunday from 3 to 3:30 on. It's no more than 2 hours, whatever the case may be, or less, we'll get into it. But here's another one that I picked up. It's another classic cover. It's Luke Cage. This one right here is Marvel Zombies. You have Wolverine in that classic Todd McFarlane Spider-Man pose.
That's nice.
It's a nice one. And this is the latest Blade. Should have brought all of them. I'm being consistent with this series. So far so good. But what's going on? So with those, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 4 more, and then we'll be good to go. So
okay. All right. Back to what I have here. Some more Wolverine. This is from the Marvel Comics Presents the deluxe issues. Once again, you got Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Always love the camaraderie battle between these two cats. Like oil and water. Is
that his arch nemesis or what? You think that is?
Yes, he killed Silver Fox, and he killed one. But his history is, go way back with him. He killed Silver Fox, his father, and Sabretooth's father, this and that, alcoholic. It's a whole lot with it though. But in this issue here, it starts off with him riding with Ghost Rider, as a matter of fact. That's what really intrigued me when I first picked this book up, and I opened the cover and seen Ghost Rider on the bike. And him and Wolverine on his bike too, riding with old Flamehead. Yeah. And right after that comes issue number 90. Now this one is my favorite, with him battling Sabretooth. There's some fold-out pages in this one that really expand.
Oh, splash pages?
Yeah, that you'll see after the video is literally edited, and it'll fold out to the big pages which goes on. But what happens is Wolverine and Sabretooth, if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't read the book in a long time, they were fighting in the Xavier Institute. And of course, Sabretooth was putting it on. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, he gave something, gave Wolverine something to remember by, to bring out that feral instinct of him to go straight savage on him. And in the end, he put the claws, man, extracted the claws except the middle one on both sides of his head. Sabretooth was like, do it, like he wasn't going to do it. Schnick it, you know what I'm saying? Impaled him right through the dome piece. That was crazy. But this hottie right here, this book right here has extensive value to it. It's a favorite. This is the first time I think Wolverine fought Deadpool in the comics. And Deadpool 3, right? That's about to drop. But this book is a hottie right now, all right? Definitely want to check that out. You get your hands on it, you want to grade it and seal it up. Wolverine versus Deadpool.
Nice.
Yep. So we're gonna move right along to, what's this?
Like industry news.
All right, industry news.
So what do you think about that trailer from Madam Web?
Well, Madam Web, that definitely looks a little bit more hard body than Marvel's. Generally, they've been a little, I don't know.
Well, that's Sony right there.
That's Sony? Okay, so that kind of like explains it. But I was thinking it was Marvel. Isn't it Marvel? It's a Sony cross-breed like Spider-Man sort of.
They got a contract where they say you can use Spider-Man in exchange that we can use certain characters from the Spider-Man universe. I think they should have restructured that contract. But right now, Sony is running with the animation Spider-Verse for Miles Morales.
Okay.
So those two are really good. I ain't gonna hold you on those two.
Right.
Those two Venom is horrible.
Yeah.
So with that being said, this new one right here, either you're gonna knock it out of the park or it's gonna flop. Now to me, it looked like a little bit bigger budget than the CW show. So, and that's not the Madam Web that I'm used to, or don't even look like Madam Web. So I guess they're doing an origin story, which is fine. But I will give it a chance. If I see another trailer that sells me on it, I might do a matinee, $5 matinee. If not, I just wait to hear the platform. Other news, the whole Deadpool and Wolverine movie, which you definitely want to check out. It's really hard, by the way. I think what's going on here, because I keep hearing a lot of things that Marvel and Disney brought Fox a couple years ago. I guess the contract is still that you have to use the same actors that were playing the X-Men over there with Fox. But the director, Ryan Reynolds, pitched something that kind of makes sense. They said, look, we want Wolverine in this, but we want to tie everything up because it left a bad taste in our mouth. Because, you know, he did two Deadpool, just one Wolverine.
Right.
At the end, he got killed.
Yeah.
And that was horrible.
Definitely.
That was bad. So I think they want to go back and somehow bring all those characters back in, them actors, so they can honor their contract. And they can tie everything up nicely with a bow. And when they get done with this Deadpool and Wolverine movie, they can move forward with a whole new clean slate for a new X-Men that's going to introduce to the Marvel universe through Marvel, which is going to be good. But what's your thoughts on that?
I think they definitely need to tie up the loose ends, because that Deadpool and the Wolverine was horrible. You know, he was like siphoning other mutants' abilities, just so much stuff that, you know, he wasn't even using the swords, man, and he's known for the swords and the guns. He's extracting adamantium shafts out of his hand and all of that. That was crazy though. But what I will say is, I watched the Gen 5, Gen V, on Amazon Prime type series, a spinoff from The Boys, and I definitely like The Boys. I'm looking forward to them dropping season number 3, right, of The Boys. I think it's gonna be season 3 of The Boys.
Homelander popped in at the end of episode of Gen V, where he came to kind of like put the law down.
Homelander is a cross up between Superman and Omni-Man, but yo, he's a wacko,
with a dash
man.
of psychopath.
Yeah, he's a wacko, man. You know, definitely. I'm sure, Superman and Omni-Man, they just put paws all on him if it came down to it.
Yeah.
Though. But also, what was that? Speaking of movies that need to drop, I think Milestone Comics really need to let some characters come out, get on the big screen. They got some hot ones. Static Shock, Icon,
they do have some nice
Blood
ones.
Syndicate.
Matter of fact, you should show some what you got while we talk about it. You can just hold the covers up. When it comes to that, we had this conversation a lot.
Right. Blood Syndicate number 1.
Yeah, got some serious stuff in there. Matter of fact,
And the every bad guy's favorite villain, Holocaust. And this one here, he's actually fighting Tech 9 from Blood Syndicate. And actually, Holocaust was a part of Blood Syndicate, but yo, dude's just like, he's a hothead, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's taking out bodies. He got the body bags
on deck.
He's filling up the trailers by the truckloads, all right? But
so what I think should happen, what should go on is, and this is just us talking, and this is one of my suggestions. I think they should get a contract with BET and do a series. If not BET, then bring it to, I would like to see Paramount work with these titles. I think they do well when it comes to superhero movies or shows. And I'd like to give BT a chance to do something and knock out the park. I can see them doing something like Static Shock. If they can't do it correctly with the live action, just do a good animation. But Icon, Blood Syndicate, they need to go to Amazon Prime, do that. Amazon Prime to take it there. They do well. They got Invincible, they got The Boys, they got Gen V. So I think
Amazon don't shy away from the blood and gore.
Yeah.
You know?
So with that being said, they definitely will do well with that.
Yep.
But we are due for some black superheroes. Rest in peace to Dwayne McDuffie, who created a lot of stuff. Even Ben 10, like, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
And he's highly respected. And
Justice League did a lot of work. He did a lot of work.
He did a lot of work. So
Teen Titans, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. If they would do it, that was something I would like to see, those different type of platforms. Nothing against Netflix, but I don't think that's the right home for milestone superheroes. I think it should be Amazon Prime, and let's give it a shot to BET to do something with Static Shock.
I would really like to see that come out on BET, but it's owned by DC, and I don't know if they really want to release that in that manner, because case being that they probably would have or could have or should have, put something out. And now, let's be honest with you, the way the superhero movies are going, Marvel, DC, they kind of like burnt. You know what I mean? They're getting.
You think so?
Yeah, a lot of the movies are,
they're trash.
Yeah, now speaking, not everything is burnt out, because Loki finale turned out to be pretty strong.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was a little moving around a bit. Season 1, I like season 1. Season 2, it started off and then it got like all over the place. The one who is or whatever like that. But its finale in the end, it all came together. It definitely all came together. I don't want to throw out no spoilers, but he put the timeline back together. It was all unraveled. Loki put it back together. I'm not gonna say in what manner, but big shout out to Jonathan Majors too. I really like to see him do some more. Hope Disney don't get rid of him as Kang the Conqueror, but you know, we'll see.
But you know what? Let's put a pin in that real quick. I want to put a bow on Milestone. So to wrap it up, you're saying that you'd like to see Milestone go to like a company like Amazon Prime. And who else?
I would like to see him. Really, I would like to see him on
BET.
BET. But hold up. All right. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm gonna come with one, but it can really make a difference for these guys, and they can stop being Tubi.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
I like
because
Tubi, but the quality and the special effects alone and the storyline
requires more.
We need some top-notch writers and all that. Like I rock with Tubi. Tubi's like an upgrade over YouTube hood shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point is, I think it'll really give Tubi
A leg up.
the demand and respect, and a leg up, of course, but the demand and respect that they should get, because now, I'll be honest with you, no shade here. Amazon are notorious. You think Tubi is notorious for hood shows? Amazon will put out some horrible black films, and they all seems to be like, I just got out of jail, and you know, me and my partner's a drug dealer, and this and that. Where Tubi, you can find a variety of different good black movies, and I think the thing about Tubi is, if you are a Pan-African, the door is open for you to really get in and get your stuff out without being shadow banned. And you know, I don't want to, you know, make it too controversial and stuff though, but just keeping it 100. I think something like that will give Tubi, you know, the respect that they should get, instead of seeing the little funny clips on TikTok all the time.
I rock with you.
Yeah, but
when it comes to, because I had a pen in something, I don't want to lose track of it. When it comes to Amazon Prime, where they fall short at is that they don't have a good format. So when you go and start looking at their movies, it will say the basic horror, action, this and that, but they don't break it down in certain categories. But when Tubi is broken down, then you have drama, then you have independent black, then you have action black, this and that. So it's more consistent, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I think that kind of ties into another topic, which I won't go down that rabbit hole. But when it comes to superhero movies, case in point, Marvel is having a little issue, and a lot of people is kind of like jumping ship on Marvel. But as a DC guy who like DC movies, it's entertaining to me because y'all jumping ship on your boys. It's only been like a 2-year run of doing horrible movies. We got 5 years in the game, and we not jumping ship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think what Kevin Feige did, you know, he fired a lot of people. He got rid of a lot of people. He seen the narrative that was pushed that was the cause of the movies not doing well in the box office, because we got to remember, this is the business. It's the entertainment business, but it's the business. And then they're going to pivot from that and go back and reset. They got the 2 writers that did Infinity War and Captain America. When he fought Bucky, what movie was that? Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier, yeah. Before Bucky, yeah.
So they got those writers back on board. So I say they're doing a soft reset. The same thing with DC. They have the movies, but it's the actors' personal life that sabotage and ruin the movie. You know, they did Flash, Amber Heard, you know, her situation with Johnny Depp. So if James Gunn do what he needs to do, like let it breathe a little bit and come off slowly in his format, what he introduced everybody with without, if he does that, we'll be good to go. At the end of the day, we will never get rid of superhero movies because they're here to stay. I.e., we still got documentary, love stories, rom-com comedies. They ain't going anywhere. These movies ain't going anywhere. And if anything, these books, these comic books, they can go into the genres.
Yeah.
But another thing we want to talk about when it comes to comic book collecting and stuff like that, is CDC, CSD, and all these companies that grade the
Rating
book,
and gradings, yeah.
and you know, they get some flack because they're doing some backhanded stuff. I don't want to go down that road, but if you're going to get something, I guess rated,
Right.
then you got to make sure that that's exactly what you would do with that book. If not, just get some nice covers to put your things that you display and that you can still read the book. Grade is not for everybody. I would say that leans towards people that's trading and buying and all that stuff. Again, this is a hobby that I love. I've been dipping dabbling with this hobby, collecting comic book for years. I'm not sure if I ever get to that point, but if I do, I don't think I will be getting a lot of stuff rated. But I will get stuff sealed in plastic that's nicely kept for display.
Absolutely.
What's your thoughts?
Comics. Comics is definitely like stocks and bonds. You know what I mean? You would be amazed to know, if you're not in the comics, you would be amazed to know the value of a #1 Batman Detective Comics. Really change your life. You know what I mean? And it's not just a kid book, a coloring book, like some people may look at it, but when you really go to it, you take a comic book and it makes the box office smash movies now, today. #1, go-to. Everybody's trying to get into superhero movies and everything, you know. But in general, it's a great hobby. When I was a kid, it actually academically helped me in school. Yeah, it helped me in school because of reading. It wasn't just looking at the pictures, but you want to know what's going on in these pictures. You know what I mean? So you're reading the books, and now that was just another spark of interest. I like reading the books where I can even read a novel more, not just looking at the character. Now you read novels and everything. So comic books, if you collect them, you got something you can sit on. You got your golden age, your silver age, your bronze age, but you really sit on them, it's like stocks and bonds. You got some money in the bank, but you definitely have to take care of them. Whether you're going to grade them or you can literally grade them yourself, just make sure you secure them, you take care of them, you bag them, you seal them, keep them airtight, waterproof, all of that, you'll have that. Grading is a new thing. Me, I'm not so much into it, not knocking it, but I tend to just take care of it myself. But it's definitely, comics is definitely something to get into. I like the action figures, the models, the posters, the games, just a whole lot with it.
Conventions.
Yeah, comic connoisseur. I like it all. I eat it up. Conventions,
other,
yeah.
Collectors that's like-minded and stuff like that. But definitely, we'll be getting this channel going. We'll be on the Facebook group, doing a lot of stuff next year. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna roll out. Again, with any hobby, you'll get with like-minded people that's sharing the same hobby. Y'all can connect, chop it up, whatever the case may be. Same thing here. Yeah, that's really about it. Like I said, we're kind of doing this off the cuff. But at the same time, we're just sharing our love for what we like. And this is one of our hobbies. Like, maybe there's lots of things we do. But if ever you guys get a chance, go to the Facebook group, Elm City ComicBook Collectors. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and you go to Merc page, which is watching this video now. Because it's going to be on different platforms.
Yep.
And follow Birth too.
Exactly.
With that being said, there's another thing I want to talk about too when it comes to the comic book industry. If there's any independent writers, artists who've got their own books, we would love to interview you, promote your stuff, get it out there. We will be going to stores, rating stores, as far as what they have, what they got in there, how they treat the customers. Because that's one thing I noticed when I did talk to other collectors is the treatment they got, the welcome they got when they go to the store. So we're gonna be touching on that too. But then again, like I said, this is the first off the cuff, first episode of Elm City ComicBook Collectors, and please come back.
Absolutely, that's pretty much it. Check us out, Elm City ComicBook Collectors. You can see us on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Just check us out. We here, and we welcome all. All right?
Peace.
Peace.